Welcome guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity, but at the same time they are what make the Bombonera so unique. So things are underway. Tacho finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and...
He'll try from distance! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Tacho. That pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw. Kamavinga. Zielinski. Kamavinga. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Trippier. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
Shot a goal! They've scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
La Louvière are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Quarter of an hour played. Van Dijk. And it's Shevchenko.
La Louvière are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hazard. Hazard scooting forward. Kamavinga.
Persib Bandung definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Messi. This is Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Brilliantly cut out. Kamavinga. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. Zielinski takes a shot, and he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Persib Bandung with the corner, there first. Zielinski with the short one. And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. O'Reilly. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pacho. And it's Kimmich. 30 minutes gone. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he was alert to it. Eze. That's gone loose. And it's Kimmich. Zielinski. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, who's going to be first to this? Trippier.
Persib Bandung have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. La Louvière certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hit and Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played with speed from back to front. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's an imaginative pass. They've got it again. And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Now it's Rafinha. Chance! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible...
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
There's the delivery. Forced to go back. Opts to play it. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Point-blank header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the counter is on. Now it's Shevchenko. Zielinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found a way through. Hazard is flagged offside.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Persib Bandung can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Zielinski looking understandably energised after his goal.
La cantidad
Facing
de
up to his
espectadores de
adversary,
este
this
partido
is a
fue de
formidable matchup.
45.996.
That's the keeper's ball. O'Reilly. Totti. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Mohamed Salah, he's got away. There's the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Messi. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Skims one in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Persib Bandung needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Trippier. Messi. Spread it left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Fernandes. Persib Bandung appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
O'Reilly. This is a promising build-up. Totti is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Trossard. Trossard unable to make it happen for all. Oh no, this does not look good. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Hay un cambio en el
Tell he
campo de
wanted that
juego.
too. Still, at least he
Número
can smile
4.
about it, seeing as there are a
Número
couple of
9.
goals up.
Número 21. Entran número 18.
No, that's been intercepted.
Número 20. Número 19.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in.
La Louvière really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
O'Reilly.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Trossard puts a cross in. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now this could be a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work. Van Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mbappe gets into a good position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Trippier cuts it out.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Messi, and this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Zielinski. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
En la entrada principal del estadio
How would you
comprar
summarise what
souvenirs
we've
de
seen
este
today then,
partido.
Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Halo bang, welcome. Thank you guys. Halo live ke ya bang Alamsyah. Mabar next time. Halo Damun nggak ada. Misi Gerat gimana? Misi Gerat Bang Wineng. Misi Gerat gimana Bang Wineng? Baru kebaca chatnya baru pada masuk. Chatnya baru pada masuk cuy. Aku nggak punya Minecraft, aku juga nggak punya. Wis.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's a dangerous ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain.
Tries one from range. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bruno Fernandes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He is through here. And a chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Vitinha. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Eze. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. He'll try from distance! Still goalless at the moment. Good read, needed to be. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schlotterbeck. Azar. Now, can they get him away? Hazard finding himself in space. Oh, he's played it in low, and it's been given away. Vitinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Eze. Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Now there's a great chance! That's another chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking to play him in. Eze. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi. An instinctive delivery. Tonali.
La Louvière are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Persib Bandung with the corner. They're first. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Persib Bandung have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Out of play for a throw. Vitinha. And this is Mohamed Salah. Tries a shot! The captain scores!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish.
And shot a goal! That's in! They are purring, truly purring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Persib Bandung are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Security
Well,
staff for
both
each
half-time
block.
team talks
Please
will
report
undergo
to the
change
staff
now.
room immediately.
One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Persib Bandung needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's straight offside. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. O'Reilly. And it's Eze. Hazard has the space to scheme. He has a look out. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it. He's in a great position here. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's a goal! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key
The
to what
attendance
follows.
to this match
Oh,
was
very neat and tidy.
29,950.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
The manager must have given them an ear.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So it's away we go then.
Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just eases him off the ball. Yilmaz. And here's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's being shifted off it. Vardiol. Oh, they could break here. For Palmer. Knocks it into space. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer! That's got him rattled. La Louvière with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Kane. He's beaten, it's Kane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vardiol, aimed at the far side. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Edmilson. And it's Ødegaard. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cleared without hesitation. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Vardiol does well to get it back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some good persistent defending here. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? It's gone out for a throw-in. Palmer. Messi. Trippier. Good read, needed to be. No, that's been intercepted. O'Reilly. He has found the way through. O'Reilly. Hoisted in. He'll try from distance. Oh, it's hit the post. Vardiol gets it clear. Ambitious ball here. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Flashes it across. Well read. And the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Not the most accurate pass. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Sabani. That pass isn't the best.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Palmer. Messi. Yilmaz. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pacho cuts out the pass. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Hazard. That's going to go a long way. Palmer. Pacho. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Kane. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pacho. And it's Trippier. And it's Palmer. Yilmaz. Pacho. Edmilson. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
Public
It's not a
transportation
bad
today.
game by any
Please
means,
watch the
Peter,
screen
but
of
it
the train
definitely needs
deposit
an
times
injection
from all
of some
local major
invention,
stations.
creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
La Louvière are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That'll be a throw. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Guardiol. Zielinski! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a...
Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Arsenal have their second corner now. La Louvière have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he whips it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Shot, surely! Defending of the desperate variety. Played out wide. Ødegaard, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Ødegaard. That's put paid to the danger.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Running strong and purposeful. Trippier kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Hazard clearly felt that
Substitution in
distance
progress.
wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Shot a goal! And that's a tiny finish. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Punched away. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Kane. That has not gone well. This is a promising build-up. And it's Erdegaard. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a brilliant intercept. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the
Substitution on
keeper.
field. Number 14.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 8. Harmer. Coming on the field. Number 13. Francesco Totti. Number 18. Trossard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land. Pacho gets over and intercepts. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Robert Lewandowski.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field.
Things starting to look
Number
very
21.
comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time,
Coming
Peter,
on
to
the
get that
field
two-goal
is
cushion. That, for
number
me,
4.
should be decisive.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Esse has it out wide and in space. Drills one in. La Louvière have got it back and they'll have another go. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've got rid. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! And a neat finish! Deep into injury time! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And that's a good ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Valverde. And that's that. La Louvière have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown on
The
this
end
map.
of the game.
Thank you for your
Reflections.
cooperation.
Well, Peter, this was probably...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Minyanda. And he's being shifted off it. Threads one in. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, good fly! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. La Louvière leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yilmaz looking for the run. And it's Palmer. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Trippier finding himself in space. It's a throw-in. Forced to go back, and that has left him in a heap. Cristiano Ronaldo. This Messi is having a shot! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Tokyo Verdy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Could move up a gear here. Real chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In with the challenge. And he plays one through. And he's intervened well there. Space for him to turn and look. Cross into the box. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Ronaldinho. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, well measured. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Dani Olmo. La Louvière do have a chance to counter here. He is through here. Hazard, good driving run. Gerrard deals with that comfortably. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Great vision. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now, to all members
Any
of the
thoughts on
crowd,
all this so
I'd
far,
like
Jim?
to ask
Well,
you to
it's
join
been an
me in
exciting half,
wishing our
Peter, with
birthday boy
each side
a
having
very
chances and good
special
spells of
birthday.
possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half.
La Louvière clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Oh, shooting chance! Now, there's a terrific hit. Palmer. Dani Olmo. Edmilson. Palmer aims beyond the defence. Minyanda plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's O'Reilly. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. This is a promising build-up.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just the keeper in his way. And the shot! It's a goal! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
La Louvière have their lead.
Substitution.
Pressure coming in from all directions. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Substitution on the field.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Hazard. Coming on the field is number 18, Trossard.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi is always looking to break lines. Gerrard. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Trossard. That's destined for the flank. And he's quick to return it. La Louvière are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yilmaz. And it's Trippier. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Ronaldo. La Louvière needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
La Louvière clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Danny Olmo. Coming on the field. Number
Can he get it
13.
through? Great ball if he can get there. He has found a way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And here's Messi. Yilmaz. Nice looking ball. La Louvière have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Shevchenko. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
I think we're just about done here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi is wide and looking to get on. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
There's
There's the shot! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up! That was a given, it always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Guardiola.
And that's it. La Louvière can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and they
to
will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. La Louvière do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
everybody, and
Already on the
welcome to
cusp of
today's
promotion,
match.
they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. La Louvière with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Dani Olmo ventures forward. And it's Ødegaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
It's rising! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Zielinski. Nicely weighted ball. Yilmaz. Now Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Yilmaz. Palmer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ødegaard. In with the challenge. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Schlotterbeck.
La Louvière are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Aimed beyond the defence. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Schlotterbeck. A nice sequence of passes this. Knocks it into space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to...
Chance for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Danny Olmo. Tries a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to play it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Danny Olmo. And it's made its way to him. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, super ball. Ødegaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
O'Reilly. And Yilmaz. And it's O'Reilly. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Zabani. Zielinski. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Hazard. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! Of course! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Palmer. Yilmaz. And it's Ødegaard. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Shoots! It's in! Oh, huge goal. Massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that brings the first half to a close. La Louvière are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Please
So we reached the halfway point.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Substitution.
So once again, we're underway. Can he get on the end of this? Schlotterbeck. For Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. It's played through for him. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good ball, good take. Palmer. Yilmaz. Now it's Hazard.
There they go, hunting again.
Dani Olmo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's a sharp pass. Odegaard. Now it's Hazard. Odegaard, given the lift of his goal. That's an imaginative pass. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. Can he get it through? Messi picks it up out wide. There's the delivery. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Dani Olmo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Alexander-Arnold concedes a free kick for that. And it's Hazard. O'Reilly. Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Zielinski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Palmer. Now it's Fernandez. And he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, look at the space here. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution
Oh,
on
that's
the
a
field.
booking. Always looked it.
Number 8, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Francesco Totti. Substitution in progress.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Caught offside that time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
Substitution on the
They have to
field.
maintain the
Number
energy and
14,
dynamism until the very end, though.
Coming on the field is number 18, Trossard.
La Louvière have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kimmich. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
There was plenty of power on that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mbappe. Pacho. Yilmaz. Muscular approach does pay off here. Picked up, shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Arsenal look like they've won it.
Added minute has
It's
been
not
indicated.
over yet.
Well, I can hold...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes down, but nothing given. Now there's a fine ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Trossard. Trippier. Mbappe. And the finish! And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Mbappe voted man. La Louvière are utterly focused on their objective
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
single
welcome
point
to
and the
today's
job
match.
is done. Can they do it? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. La Louvière with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's clever. And that has been cleared. This ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? And this... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. La Louvière are looking to go forward now.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Tries to play it through. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Trippier. Trippier. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Tacho spots it and intercepts. Yilmaz looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely ball and a real chance. Decent chance! And there's his goal! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Hazard. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. O'Reilly. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Trossard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. La Louvière very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Palmer. And that's definitely not his best. Camavinga, somewhat off target. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Trossard was in no mood for any of that. Played into space. That has not gone well. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
What a save by David Raya! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
La Louvière have their second corner now. Venezia have the chance to go the other way. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Trossard gets a foot in here. This looks promising. And this is Thauvin. Pacho. Odegaard. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Aims beyond the defence. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Thinks about the shots.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball. Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal receives it in a good position. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Shevchenko picks it up and he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Venezia with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Simeone. Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. Ramiro claims comfortably. He's only too happy to take that back. And it's O'Reilly.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
In comes the corner. La Louvière have their third corner. He's in a good position. Shapes to shoot! Guardiola clears. Venezia are looking to go forward now. Thauvin is flagged offside. La Louvière really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Palmer. Is there any... Palmer! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Palmer really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Nicely weighted ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well timed, excellent interception. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry
Substitution
on
on
plugging
the
away,
field.
and eventually you
Number
might just get that
17.
little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution in progress.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ambitious ball here. Vardiol. And they've got rid. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
La Louvière, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for a run-up. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And Toma!
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 21, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 13, Francesco Totti. Number 18, Trossard.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he cuts out the supply. La Louvière have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Trossard receives it in a wide position.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, what a ball! It's bounced back off the post. And he's stuck it away. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Venezia go up. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
Takes a shot! That's another chance! And there's a goal! They are playing them off the park! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Venezia are having a ball here. And the shot! And that's in! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
La Louvière get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Camavinga does well not to be outdone there. And they're back on the ball again. That ball looks a good one. Tovin. Big chance! It's a goal! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Venezia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's looking at the referee. And time is up. La Louvière can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a decent chance!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Messi.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Messi.
Jose. La Louvière ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Eze. Nesta makes a move down the right. And this is Ronaldo. Ramiro breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Del Piero picks it up out wide. And Del Piero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Hazard. Aims beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, important interception. Trippier. And it's Trippier. Now Schlotterbeck. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That has not gone well. Messi, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nesta. Rafael Varane. Roberto Carlos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Del Piero gets on his bike and on the move. Trippier defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Hazard! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, now can he finish? And it's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Some resolute defending there. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
Played
here.
through for him. Ronaldo is onto this. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. La Louvière have the chance to go the other way. Hazard. Del Piero. Oh, that was vital. It's a searching pass. Now it's Hazard. No, he's not getting past him there. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
He'll try from distance! Always going over the top.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There's a sharp little ball here, and the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
It's a good foot in there. It's come to nothing. Schmeichel gets it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Trippier. Eze.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
La Louvière are on the cusp. A point will do it.
Hello, everybody,
But they've
and
only got
welcome
one
to today's
opportunity to
match.
haul themselves over the line here. Lose now, and it's all over. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. La Louvière must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Lewandowski. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, shoots! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Serginho. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. And that's aimed into the middle. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. It's Camavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
La Louvière with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Szoboszlai has created one goal already. And here's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi's cross. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Oh, that's well spotted. Palmer. Fernandez. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Hazard. That has ended up in no man's land. Donnarumma is there to clear. Yilmaz. He's had it taken off him. Shevchenko. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Shevchenko. Szoboszlai. And Guardiol. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Camavinga. And it's Szoboszlai. Half an hour played now. No, again there's no way through. Passes short and sharp. Messi, and a chance! And it's come back out to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
La Louvière clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Guardiol. Here's the return pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
La Louvière, restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. Trippier. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aims beyond the defence. Pacho spots it and intercepts. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Shevchenko.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ødegaard actually didn't do.
And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Schlotterbeck. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out brilliantly. He's found the way through.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Played back into the centre. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yilmaz. That's going wide left. Ødegaard. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Hazard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicked it back promptly. Pacho. That pass isn't the best. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Spread neatly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Palmer. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Lewandowski. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Trippier.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
29,514.
Vardiol. Fernandes is onto this. Ødegaard. Looking to play him in. Trippier. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That was lovely, that.
And that's a throw-in.
Belum, Bang Nopal belum.
Trippier is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's got away. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. He'll try from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Odegaard. Ah, now can they counter? Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitutions taking place.
La Louvière perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's looking wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Donnarumma comes out and deals with it. And it's Camavinga. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
La Louvière really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Messi. Camavinga. And that is not getting there. Now it's Hazard. That's good vision. Pass somewhat off target. Donnarumma with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. He might be in here. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So we have movement on
Szoboszlai.
both benches.
Number 10. Shevchenko. Number
Robertson
27.
gets across to intercept that.
Serginho. Number 17.
And they've got a throw.
Number 8. Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field. Number 15. Trossard. Number 21. Didier Drogba. Number 5. Luis Diaz. Number 26. Robertson. Number 7. Bellingham. Substitution.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
2 added minutes has been
Expertly cut out,
indicated.
really nicely done. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Can he get it through? Lewandowski receives a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. The deed is done. They are on the up. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? This has got to be one of the best
And we
days
come
of
to you
their
now with a
careers
quick
for some of the
request for
players.
support
No matter
for our
how you
World
do it.
Charity Fund.
if the
Welcome guys, welcome.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And that gets things running.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Oh, what has happened here? Here comes another cross. He's had a shot! Extravagant effort! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Trossard. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Odegaard. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. This is promising. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Trossard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan given another corner. Milan have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Lovely bit of skill. Gerrard. Very nicely done. Cross flung in towards the middle. Ramiro claims it without any fuss. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. La Louvière, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. McTominay makes a dash for it. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly, looking for options for movement. And this is Totti. And he's there to get it away. Totti. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Oh, Milan!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi running with intent. And that could well leave a mark. Over to the right flank. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Totti. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal picks it up out wide. He is through here. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Can he finish? And that's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
La Louvière restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking to play him in. Yamal. Wriggles his way through. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He's had it taken off him. And it's Gerrard.
Il quarto
Gerrard.
uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
This possibly the last play of the half. O'Reilly tries to clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. O'Reilly. Ødegaard. And it's Totti. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Schlotterbeck. Yilmaz. That ball looks a good one. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Yamal. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Punched away. La Louvière have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
L'affluenza di
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
80.314
execution was
spettatori.
Totti being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Yilmaz. And it's Ødegaard. And he's in on goal. And he's quick to get rid. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. O'Reilly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard to Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, super ball. He's been taken down, and the
kartu
referee
merah
has
anjir,
pointed at
really.
the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So we're ready to go. switch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Yilmaz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Totti. Senesi can clear it away. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
75 minutes played.
Louvière really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Trossard. He's in plenty of space here. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it
Attenzione, una
comes.
sostituzione.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Trippier. And this is Messi. Forced to go back. He'll try from distance. And a truly agonising miss.
O'Reilly absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Pressing high and with purpose. Gerrard. Louvière could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And it's McTominay. Senesi. Pacho. Trossard. Now it's Messi. That has found him in acres of space. Messi. And he's managed... And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it
offset
into
handle.
space. And he plays one through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Ci
Kane
saranno 3
going
minuti
after
di
that.
recupero.
Nicely worked. And this is Kane. Not a hint of offside here. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Bentar,
They're
bentar.
up to 5 corners now.
Di mana itu? Messi di mana Messi?
And a header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Bentar Bang Taufik.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Subscribe dulu Bang Taufik.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move the manager's made.
Telat anjay.
And we're done. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Misi di mana misi? Misi ambilnya di mana? Sini kah? Turnamen. Di mana bang? Misi di mana bang? Sini. Gini. Oh gimana? Misi gimana guys? Cara ini misi guys. Misinya ngeliat misi di mana sih? Lu ngeliat misi? Gue bingung sih. Ah nih. Bentar. Oh ini. Oh itu. Oke. Bentar. Mana nggak bisa? Nggak bisa guys. Siapa guys? Fermin Lopez kah? Siapa cuy? Gue butuh siapa ya? David Raya. Bisa di upgrade nggak sih? Bisa di upgrade ya? Bisa di upgrade nggak guys? Nggak bisa di upgrade ya? Paredes. Veron. Siapa cuy? Siapa guys? Kira-kira kita ngambil siapa cuy? IMF lah, kita ngambil IMF aja lah. Banyak karena IMF cuy. David Raya aja lah. Gue ngambil David Raya aja guys. Let's go. Udah 5 nanti bisa pilih. Oh, oke. Oke. Guys, misinya nggak kita jalanin dulu ya. Gue online dulu guys. Naikin ini anjay. Masa kita kalah terus cuy di situ. Stiker lu ganti. Totti doang yang paling bagus. 102. Thank you guys yang udah subscribe. Anjay. Kan bisa kayak gini semua. Anjay.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Ada Lewandowski
The fans have
sama
pulled
Ferran
out all the
Torres.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Raya finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, don't be surprised if he ends up being the top man today, Peter, because he's got the reflexes and shot-stopping ability to keep out the best. Seeing shot after shot being repelled can actually affect both teams psychologically too. It gives one team hope, while the opposition can start to despair.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice physical challenge. He's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. And it's played in here. And it's Drogba. And it's Scholes. And here's Ronaldinho. Scholes. What's going wide left? Serves up, towering header! Quality ball. Oh, he's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. A header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Azar. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying.
It's Ronaldinho! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
And they've got a throw. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. That's an excellent interception. Yilmaz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. La Louvière, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Scholes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Palmer. That's destined for the flank. O'Reilly. Hazard. O'Reilly. Now it's Drogba. And it's Totti. Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's good running with the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Space for him to turn and look. It's a quick ball upfield. Yilmaz. And the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness. Totti. For Palmer. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement.
Ngopi dulu bang, udah bang Vino, udah ngopi bang, aman bang.
Nakamura. And this is Drogba. Pass somewhat off target. Scholes.
Anjing gak offset.
Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's being shifted off it.
Ya subscribe guys.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Schlotterbeck.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Aish.
That pass surprised. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
A quick
brings.
reminder today that smoking is
Would you
only
review the
allowed
first
in areas
half?
shown on
Well,
this
it's
map.
been nothing
Thank
but
you for your
frustration,
cooperation.
really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks. but they really need to up their quality too.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tacho can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's running through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Totti.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Scholes. On the through ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He steps in. He's having a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. And that's aimed into the... And a header! La Louvière have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. La Louvière
Misi bang, dari tadi dicariin nggak ada. Bang Taufik tadi dulu bang.
opportunity here.
Satu game bang, satu game ini bang.
So this to break the deadlock. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
La Louvière are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this around, I think.
It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Palmer. Oh, that's well spotted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Totti. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice looking ball. Dixon. Now the cross. Oh, good!
Anjing nge-lag.
And no mistake. And this is getting better and better.
Manchester United.
One
After
sweeping
78
move
minutes
executed
of play.
with deadly efficiency.
Number 10,
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
The shot! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now he can run away with it. And it's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Drogba. That has ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard. Now it's Totti. Ødegaard. There won't be another chance after this one. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Totti. And here's Totti. Ødegaard. And that is well cleared. Oh, they can break here. Scholes. And he was quick to react.
4 added minutes has been
Looking for the
indicated.
run. 4 added minutes on the board. And here's Totti. Distributed tidily. He's found the way through. And that's it. La Louvière illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
He's going for goal! And we have our very first corner. La Louvière are looking to go forward now. Now has he got the beating of his mark? And the shots!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Flings it across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
La Louvière yet to have an attempt on goal. Sarr. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That has found him in acres of space. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And it's a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's intervened well there. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking for the run. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chouameni. Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Zanetti. An instinctive delivery.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, they've got it again. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pings it across. And that is expertly dealt with. Yamal. Schlotterbeck defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Serginho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. O'Reilly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
And the shot! What a set! That's fallen kindly here. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Takes the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Yamal. He's found a way through. Yamal's cross. Impressive jump. And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Nous rappelons à l'intention de nos spectateurs qu'ils sont tenus de boire avec modération. Toute personne au comportement visiblement étrange ou inapproprié sera exclue du stade. Merci.
Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Searching pass he's played there. Now the delivery. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Over to the right flank. Trippier made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well read, and the danger is averted. Dani Olmo, and that has left him in a heap. That's a throw. Sarr. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely shaped cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good spread.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chouameni, Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Chouameni knocks it into space. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Crossed in once more. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Trippier. Nicely aimed pass. He is through here. Dani Olmo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tacho calmly anticipates.
Attention, changement.
La Louvière perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Serginho in acres of space out wide, and he is deftly away. And what's he giving here? La Louvière present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Changement en cours.
Raya to save this spot kick and his team. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Sarr. La Louvière are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's got away. O'Reilly's cross. That's a dangerous ball. Opts to play it back. Serginho. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had...
Gets his head on it! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. He's had a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! And that is well cleared.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Trying to hit the
de
front
temps
line here.
additionnel.
And the shot! They're back on the ball again. He's having a pop! Rising over the bar. He's a sharp little ball here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. 4 extra minutes added on. And that will be the final act. La Louvière illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up
Mesdames
with
et
nothing.
messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer